Hi, like many others, I recently played Puppy Playtime and I was fascinated by the world of Playtime Co. and piecing together its lore. This video won't be putting all the pieces together, but I wanted to discuss some themes and potential connections I've personally noticed in a more speculative manner. The first thing I'd like to discuss is the theme of hands. Maybe it's inconsequential, but it was something that really stood out to me, and I was surprised that I didn't see many others discussing it. For each VHS tape, we see a hand on screen, or at least something that could be construed as hand-adjacent or hand-related. We see Huggy's hand for Leith Pierre's tape, the claw for Rich Avery's, another hand for Stella Graeber's, which could be either Poppy's or more likely her own, and some sort of skeletal hand in the final tape discussing the experiment. Even the grab pack video and the stable mechanic of the game, the grab pack itself, are hand-themed. Not only that, but we see several handprints throughout the facility, as well as Huggy's hands decorating the walls. Even the trailer makes a point of specifically mentioning hands. But what does it mean? What does it symbolize? Children using their hands to play with toys? Perhaps creation and creativity? Communication or connection. Hands could represent giving, but also taking. I think the common thread that potentially links all of these themes together is humanity. Hands are uniquely human. Even amongst other primates, the particular anatomy and dexterity of the human hand is exclusive to us alone. The real question, of course, is how does this play into the plot? As other theorists have uncovered and discussed, the toys in the factory are not possessed puppets or animatronics, but are actual living, bleeding organisms, more than likely once human. I'm not entirely certain if we have enough information to deduce with 100% certainty exactly what the significance of hands is to the lore just yet, but I do have a bit of speculation regarding the tapes. I'm not sure if I'm convinced of this theory myself, but I figured that if we can assume that the images featured on each of the tapes are associated with the person speaking on them, is it possible that Leith Pierre became none other than Huggy Wuggy himself? This could just be a red herring, but it's also hard to believe that the images are entirely random and bear no significance at all. Leith Pierre seems extremely fixated on keeping out trespassers and doesn't take kindly to surprises, as exemplified by both his tape and the poster we see in the power room telling us not to hide behind doors and scare him. We know from the plaque in the hub room that Huggy was conceptualized by Elliot Ludwig, not Leith Pierre, so that could potentially be a hint to rule out the possibility of the connection being that Leith was Huggy's creator. Perhaps we can draw parallels between what we can deduce of his personality and Huggy's behavior in the game, stalking and observing us as we explore the factory until ultimately meeting our intrusion with direct aggression. Again, these are just some ideas and observations I had. I don't believe we have all the required pieces to put the puzzle together yet by any stretch of the imagination, but we can at least get an idea of what the picture is supposed to look like. And I think the element of mystery and speculation is part of what makes these episodic games so much fun. It's been fascinating to see everyone's theories or the details others picked up on that I'd missed entirely. I'm so excited to play the next installment when it comes out and to see what everyone else makes of it. Until then, thank you so much for listening to my rambling. I'd love to hear what you think, and I'll see you next time. Bye!